Well, hello everybody, and look at this gorgeous day. Okay, so let me see. What have I learned so far this year? I have learned more throttle control. I've learned quick rolling on and quick rolling off, which has been very helpful, especially when coming to a light. I have learned how to go onto the highway. I've learned that the pressure from the wind on the highway is crazy insane because I'm not used to it. Good bus. So I've learned better takeoffs. Let me see what else there is. I have to think. Oh yeah, the wind is funny though when you're on the highway because the pressure that you feel on it is just insane, which you don't expect if you're new to it. So it was like somebody's literally pushing back at you the whole entire time. But it was fun to try. I still need to work on my cornering because I'm not smooth enough yet on it. But it'll get there. I find that I have a tendency to roll off the throttle too much before I go into a turn, which isn't a good thing. I've learned I need to relax more. That's a battle and a half. These are all things as being a new rider, new to road conditions, and everything else like that. I mean, this isn't to say that everybody's going to have the same situation or they're going to learn everything in the same pace. It's just what I've learned this year. Last year was more along the lines of being able to keep up with the cars and getting used to being allowed to be out there by myself, which was very weird. But now that I'm more used to it, it's cool. Like, you know, I can go do things. Counter steering, I really had to work on that last year too. Just because until you've actually figured it out, it is weird for people to talk about. I'm getting better at reading the cars, I find. I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like it is. So yeah, those are things that so far I've learned, and the things that I really need to work on are more along the lines of my cornering and just overall more comfort level, I guess. And remind myself that everything that happens is not necessarily my fault. Overall, I would say my road perception got a lot better. Looking forward to trying to take my test this year, because then I can get rid of the L and have an N instead. So that will be fun. And for you who don't know, we have a graduated licensing program here in British Columbia, so that is why. Oh, and hills are definitely not as intimidating as they used to be, especially after learning that whole procedure of having one foot on my brake, clutch in, rolling my throttle. Stopping on a hill doesn't seem to bother me as much as it used to. Now that I understand it with the one-footed technique, which is basically having my foot on the throttle. On the throttle. I make sense, Mrs. K. Good job. Having my foot on the foot brake, having my hand engaged on the clutch, and rolling on the throttle and then letting go of the clutch to get the maneuverability to go up the hill. And then you just slowly let off your foot brake because you're gonna start moving. Learning clutch control has been a godsend for a lot of things, especially when you want to go lower speeds without having to stop and go, stop and go. I probably looked like I was drunk there for a second because I was wobbling a lot, but I was trying to regain control of my balance point. It was actually funny watching one of TLR's last videos about starting on a hill. It reminded me of one of the things our instructor told us, which was you can always tell which ones are have the I don't know, more confidence, more experience, something like that. Because when they're at a stoplight, they only have one foot on the ground because the other foot is on their foot brake. Wow. The rose petals are, well, not rose petals, cherry petals are coming down. Really is like pink snow. But I don't mind that kind of snow as long as it doesn't make my tires slippery. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, ta-ta.